And I got the cut water, not sponsored. You heard.
Not sponsored,
Yo, you say you
gangster.
rolling, right, Lisa?
Nah, I ain't rolling. Oh, you talking
Oh,
about? Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah. Nah, yeah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
now I'm smacked, bro. You rolling or rolling? Like you rolling up or you rolling with the
Nah, I
camera?
ain't rolling up, but I'm rolling. You feel me?
I we're not sponsored. Feel me? The cut water. Yeah, I mean, so it's feel me. It might be a good day.
Gangster.
Yeah,
Nigga, like, yo, Lisa, what you even do today, bro?
Shit just work. Just work. Came
hear
home.
me though, right?
I was on the games with the guys, man. I'm here.
You ain't work out?
Nah, I didn't work out today.
Nah, you surprised me.
Yeah.
Nigga, Lisa, only nigga I know that would work out every day for no reason. Not no reason, but
Oh,
nigga
day.
do every day. Nigga like Mel's.
Yo, you did 75,
Nigga,
all right?
You say that one more time?
I said you did 75 hard, right?
Yeah. I didn't. I wasn't too consistent on the diet. I think it could have been cleaner. Could have been cleaner, but yeah, I did the
Bro.
75 working out straight. I did the whole 75. Nigga, I put on mad muscle, bro. But then after the 75, that's when I got into like Muay Thai, bro. So I stopped going to the gym as much and just focused on like mobility and just stretches and just Muay Thai techniques, bro. So I think lost a little muscle. So I gotta get back in there.
you at least flexible?
Yeah, bro. Good
Pause.
gang,
Feel me?
bro. Pause. I'm twice as flexible as I was like a year ago, bro. I didn't know how bad it was until I started doing it.
Mm. So what type of stretches you would recommend a nigga like me? No
What's
freaky.
what do you feel anything like tight anywhere?
Let's say my knees. Let's say my knees.
Your knees? That's a good one because I had knee pain. So what I would do for the knees, what I used to do, because I used to have knock knees. I don't know if y'all know what that is. Where it's like
Nah.
your knees kind of cave inward a little bit when you go down. It's like if I'm trying to do a squat or anything, my knees just naturally cave in.
Mm.
So I used to have that bad. So I would just the first thing I started doing to fix that, I would just be conscious of when I'm walking, just be conscious that I'm pushing my knee outward a little bit. I'm leading with the heel, pushing my knee forward while I'm walking. That should help a little bit. But then when it
Mm.
came to like the exercise, when I would do squats, I would have to do it with like free weight, just body weight squats first. I would squat down slowly, and as I'm going down, I would focus on pushing my knees outward as I'm going down and going up. That should help with my knock knees. It's really the only stretches or exercise I did for my knees because my problem was really my hips and my glutes. My hips, my glutes, they were so fucking tight and they had no strength,
Mm.
especially my hips. So that's what I was focusing on. I used to do a lot of sitting 90s. Those shits is hard as fuck, but they feel mad good when you're doing it. It's like a jujitsu stretch. I was doing that. Um, I don't remember the name of the stretches I did, but I just did a bunch of shit, bro. Just went on TikTok, YouTube, searched it up, and just started doing it.
Mm. How long that shit took?
Bro, it was quick, bro. Probably about 3 to 4 weeks of being consistent with it. Nigga, I dead ass went from standing up straight. I could I could lift my leg up to the side like a good amount, but it wasn't nothing like how I could do it now. Now I could dead do a head kick and shit. Before I couldn't put my leg up for nothing. Not
Mm.
even that. Even like I would lift it up, but I couldn't hold it right there. It would always drop down. Now I could dead hold
Like
my shit.
actively?
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That should help me a lot. Cause think about it, bro. Before I started working out, even during when I was working out, I was just sitting on my chair playing the games 24/7, bro. So my hips weren't getting no strength added to them. They were just, if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. So my hip strength was just cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Got my shit back now, though.
Nah, that's 30.
Hell yeah.
I definitely need to be doing that hip shit, bro. Cause I be sitting all day for driving.
Yo, I'm telling you,
Yeah,
you really don't know how bad it is until like you're actually doing the exercise and actually being consistent with it. You see the progress and you realize, damn, I was living like that. That's fake crazy.
I know when we on the game, niggas be extra ugly, leaning up and shit, bad posture.
Oh, D,
Yo,
that
nigga,
posture's real.
what what do you do for back? Because last night, or not even last night, yesterday afternoon, bro, I came to the crib and bro walked in the room and niggas know I'm taller than bro. But I'm looking at him, I'm like, this nigga looks fake taller than me, gang. And I asked him, I'm like, why you look so? I said, yo, why you look taller than me? He said, hell, yeah, nigga. I asked him, I'm like, yo, why you look taller? The niggas, as I create my body out, and nigga, he looked at me and was like, nigga, what? He's like, hell no. And I walked over. And but when I was stretching my body up and asking the question, nigga, I felt, I felt like a robot, gang. I felt my back, neck popping, nigga, show, because I really had to stand up straight. I'm like, nah, but like that was the first time I've ever peeped. My shit really can get bad if I don't pay attention.
Nah, yeah, OD. My shit used to be really bad too. My shit is kind of bad now. I stopped focusing on that shit. But I was telling KJ,
Nah,
my shit used to be really bad, and I was working on it. It got way better, and I stopped, and now it's kind of bad again. But when I was working on it to get it really good, other than hitting back in the gym and doing all that shit, like dead ass, all I was doing was just being conscious of my posture when I was sitting down, like on the games, or when I was driving, or even when I was walking. Like some nigga told me, he said a good trick to fix your posture is like imagine someone has like a fishing hook and that shit is attached to your chest and he's lifting that shit up. So just like have your chest high, shoulders back down while you're walking or doing anything. And after a while, that shit is going to naturally fix by itself. Or you can just get a fucking back brace and shit. That shit
yeah.
be working too.
Some niggas be having scoliosis and shit.
Oh, dude. When I was working at Amazon, bro, I used to see a guy come in there, do the whole 10-hour shift every single day with a whole back brace on. He had the back brace on top and he had the shit that go around his like waist. I was like, bro,
Oh
I
yeah,
know the warehouse taking a toll on his back.
Nigga locked in.
I think fake having an inactive job is taking a toll on my youth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It does, bro.
Because you gotta make sure you're mobile throughout the day, at least getting 5K steps.
Like, for the most part, you're not using your legs. Like you're not using your glutes. You just on the you just driving.
Oh, you
Nah, his
Boy,
shit is tweaking.
this nigga ugly. And he'll be like, you hear me?
yeah,
How far are you from the crib?
my shit. I'm like 40 minutes away. My shit keep bouncing from 2 bars to three.
Damn.
Bumble clock.
Oh, dude. Nah, we here though. Gangsta. What I
Gangster.
tell y'all before we started, I said I be in here. The days we record, I'm be here. I don't care what we talking about.
Gangster.
Nigga, shut up, nigga. You trash ass Wi-Fi, nigga.
It's funky. Gangsta.
Nigga, voice
I ain't even gonna
lagging.
bust a joke about the jokes. I
What?
ain't about to bust a joke. I ain't even about to bust the joke. I was about to joke, nigga. Word.
What you was about to say? Say it with your chest.
Big pop belly having ass, nigga.
Oh
Gangsta.
shit.
Nigga, you bold.
Dumb are really bored though. Stop saying that.
I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
If
you.
you do go bold, you gotta blame that on KJ. He manifesting that shit onto you.
Oh, order two, bro. I can't have shit.
Well, you already halfway there, bro. Just pull a Lisa, cause that nigga really bored.
Yo, bro, when I went to Amazon to for the my pre-hire appointment, the shorty that was like taking care of my shit, she had a computer. She could see all my other old um badge photos from Amazon gang. So she look at that shit, she look at me, she say, "Damn, it's like every time you come back here, you just lose more and more hair." I was like, "Yo, bro."
Yo,
Yo, gang. That's how it fucking be though.
She
yo,
see my first shit when I had the hair everywhere, bro, mad long curly. The second shit when I had the buzz cut, and the third shit now no hair at all, bro.
she probably, I ain't gonna lie, you probably just locked her in, bro. She probably like, hell no, I can't do this shit for no more.
Oh,
Nah, but how you really, no troll, no troll. But how you really feel having a real low cut at your age? You feel like you mature enough for that shit?
um,
bro, don't try and sweeten it up for this nigga, bro. You bold.
yeah, I don't got no low cut. If I turn my camera on, now I got the skinhead again.
Oh, so you there? Alright,
I
so how
had
you
to,
feel,
I
bro?
had to, bro.
Cause
Yeah,
you like 20% out of you 20%. Because there's a lot of niggas our age that's bold. I ain't gonna lie, like that ass skin bold by choice. Feel me? By choice. Let's add that by choice,
who by
My uncle went
choice?
bald by choice. My uncle went bald by choice.
nigga. Cause this nigga that had mad hair. You feel me, nigga? Feel me?
For his game.
Nah,
See the video I
yeah,
sent y'all in the group chat, bro. How that shit was looking.
yeah.
It got worse from that point, bro. So I'm by Forest
Nah,
gang.
Nah,
I ain't know
gang.
that.
By
I ain't
Forest.
know
Ah,
that.
you know that either.
I ain't know that.
That's fucked up.
I thought you just buzzed it. Fuck.
The clean shave, real skinhead. I let my shit grow out for the week. I seen how looking just in a week of growth. I'm like, yeah, bro, I gotta stay bald.
It be like that. I ain't gonna lie. It be like that, bro.
Again. I thought I'm like, yo, let me grow it out a little bit, get the real low light Caesar. I could probably get a fade with that bit. Nah, bro. I gotta be bald.
You just gotta
So,
get double. I can throw your beard back out.
It's a
yeah,
fact.
you gotta do another 75, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta be 220 pure muscle, game.
No, this nigga's trying. He trying to kill you, bro. Don't do that.
Bro, pause.
Do like 160 pure muscle, gang. You super sturdy.
Pause, but this nigga already flexible, game. So he would be sturdy as a big nigga, game. He not gonna have no knee problems.
I was telling this nigga, no, my dream physique is that I was like a Joe Rogan, bro. Muscle, but still flexible and shit, bro.
You can be a
Yeah,
calm 220. You can be flexible at 220, 6'2",
yeah.
6'1",
Okay.
6 foot,
Nah,
6'3".
yo, what is y'all dream physiques? With the physique that y'all from me aspiring to be.
Dream physique.
Yeah.
No
Or at
troll,
least the physique y'all working
We
on you're working towards right now.
no troll. This dude I'm working towards right now is back to the frail fat nigga shit where I ain't had no belly, but I was still feel me. But I'm gonna get dumb hockey, and I'm gonna get lazy when I get older and just be some dumb hockey nigga. Like
don't
I don't care how
lie,
big
you
I
old
get.
nigga.
I ain't gonna lie though, KJ.
If I'm like 280 when I'm an old nigga, bro, I'm just getting dumb hockey, bro. 1,000 burpees.
Hello, KJ. It, while you're losing weight, while you're burning that fat, bro, you gotta be lifting weights, gang. And I say that from experience, bro. When I was losing weight, I wasn't lifting no weights at all, bro, and it just left me with mad loose skin, bro.
Nah, I can't say I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact. I'm fake getting that. It
Yeah,
ain't
bro.
that bad though. It's at the good spots, but feel me. I don't want that shit the bad spots to get wicked.
Yeah, yeah.
But I feel like as long as you can still feel comfortable in your own skin, it don't matter how much loose skin you got.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. When you get it gets to a point, bro. It gets to a point.
Like when you gotta tuck that shit in your pants type shit.
Yeah, I feel like when it gets to that point, yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
feel it.
OD. My shit not like that
Zip
though,
up.
thankfully. But I done seen people with some really crazy loose
Me
shit.
too. Me too. I be seeing that niggas that was like five, but no disrespect to anybody that could be listening to this. But those that be reaching like the fives, the fours, like at first that's crazy, but they then be
Nah,
dropping.
nah.
Then you get to like one, bro.
Yeah, yeah, they be
Hold
losing
on.
like
Then
20
you get to like
pounds, bro.
one something. And they
I,
loose skin be half their body.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah. I done seen some crazy
I,
ones like that.
take,
Yo shit tweaking, cuz.
take that.
I ain't gonna lie though, but if you that big, bro, you shouldn't even be that big, bro. Like, you should use your body as a temple, bro. Like it's alright to lose yourself, but at that point, bro, you then just super lose yourself. Like
Yeah, yeah. I feel like the people that get to that point, cause the only way you get to that point is just like I don't know, bro.
you gotta be on some super fucking shit.
Not even on some fucking shit. You just don't give a fuck about yourself.
Cause, bro,
That example.
example like a nigga
Yeah, we
like
get
Sis
you.
my lot, bro.
Yeah, he lost himself.
Hold on. What nigga say before I go say what I say, bro?
You talking about people that were like 500, 600 pounds dropping weight to like in the hundreds. How they let
Yeah,
themselves get to that amount of weight.
I'm not jacking out of pocket because I ain't gonna lie. We gotta start holding niggas responsible. Besides people that have medical concerns or medical problems, that's not. If you ain't
Nah,
got no
that just
medical
said that.
I'm about to say, if you ain't got no medical problems and you just that big by choice, tighten up, nigga.
Yeah, gangster.
That's real nigga shit. Though. Whoever cook listening, that's what you really need. Tighten up, buddy. Fuck
OD,
Word.
man. Have some self respect.
that eye. That's where it all starts from. Self respect. Gotta respect
It
yourself.
does. It does. I feel like the niggas who get to that point early on, they just like they they didn't keep the promises they were making to themselves, and they just said fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. So many fuck it, so many fuck it, so many. I'm gonna start this shit tomorrow or all that shit, and it just never added up.
That shit kills your ego, or not even your ego, but that shit kills your like your trust in yourself.
Yeah,
Psychological. That's good. Uh, like getting to that point in the first place, that's a lack of self respect, my nigga. Like so many fuck it's and another days and tomorrows
Gangster.
where you just seeing it, nigga. That shit just build. That's a psychological thing though, because after so many times, there's a like niggas got conscious and then we got subconscious. Your subconscious fuels your conscious. After so many times you consciously lying to your subconscious saying you're gonna do this, that, and the third, it's only to a point where your brain is like, nah, we don't trust this nigga right now. He
mhm,
not about to do anything we tell this nigga. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
mhm. That's a fact.
Gangster. Yo, we say, didn't I say that? You must have been like, fuck it, bro, because ain't no way. Like,
Nah, I was fat my whole life from the beginning.
gangster, me too.
That
But I ain't
ass?
gonna lie.
At least from what I
We say
remember,
came a long
I
way.
always remember being the bigger kid in the class.
You really came a long way, nigga.
Appreciate that,
Super.
bro.
Cause I ain't even meet you that. Nah, I met you dumb long ago. Now looking at it, but I ain't meet you that long ago, and that's all mad progress.
Nah, yeah, when like me and you used to play the box, like 2K19, all that shit, that was probably my heaviest. Yeah, when we was playing 2K19, I was
That
that my
was
heaviest, 19 and
I could
20.
tell, gangster.
Nigga, bro, I used to, yeah, I was like 260.
Damn. Nah, I can't even say that though. G shit.
What I tell
Cause
everybody that's
niggas,
losing weight, bro. I tell all these niggas that, bro, is keep going until you see a progress. So once you see that progress, you're not gonna want to stop. At least in my case.
I was about to say, like when, like talk to niggas like,
Alright, so bad.
nah, I gotta lose this shit. What really made you get there?
What made me alright, so I always never liked being fat my whole life. It was like one of my biggest insecurities. And I would always work out for a week, stop doing it, work out for another week, stop doing it, give up. 2 months later, work out for another week, stop doing it. And then when COVID hit, I dead ass remember like the this moment when COVID hit, we was all playing 2K or whatever. The way my setup was, I had my monitor right here in front of me with my Xbox, and to the side I had my laptop. That shit was always open. So like every time I'd be done playing or in the middle of playing, I would look over to my computer to see if it was like on or what I was looking at before. But when it'd be off and I would see my reflection in the computer, because I used to always play with no shirt off, I used to hate that shit, bro. So then one day I was just tired of seeing my reflection like that. And the first, I didn't even start actually exercising. I just started dieting. Yo, bro, I did a keto diet for a week, and I lost like 10 pounds. It was like now I know it was just I just lost water weight. I didn't lose no fat, but seeing that shit drop 10 pounds in one week just made me want to go even harder, bro. That's when I started working out, and then started working out, started eating. I was still on the keto diet for a little bit. Um, it was crazy, but I could eat. I remember, but I couldn't even do one push up. I couldn't. I dead ass couldn't lift a 25 pound dumbbell up and do one curl with it, bro. That was bad. And then so after a while, the next thing I remember flexing. This is when I went on a vacation to New York. I was in my grandmother's crib. I looked in the mirror. I'm doing a little flexing. I seen my tricep for the first time, bro. That was over, bro. That just made me want to go harder even more. Then, in that same month, I dropped an extra like 12, 15 pounds in that month alone, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling niggas, bro, you see a little bit of progress, that boost of confidence you're gonna get is gonna make you want to go even 10 times harder, bro. Another one, seen when I seen the veins in my hands and my arms for the first time too, bro. That shit gave me crazy motivation to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And bro, I dropped fucking 80 pounds. My lowest I was like 180.
Nah, I'm talking that.
And what I did,
Two sixty, 267 to 180. That's super sturdy.
oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
Nah, but Mel's, when was
Yo.
like, when was like the time you thought like, yeah, I need to lose this shit? If you ever had a time, or like, what
Yeah.
was the time you had? You was like, nah, I gotta lock in with my health. Like, for me,
Uh,
nah, you was fat at one point, right?
I was fat like 3 different times, gang.
So talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. How you get fat, lose yourself, get fat again, lose yourself, get fat again, and really tame what you got now. No freaky. 'Cause my son fake Aki.
I say this right. I got fat and I got chubby 2 different times. I got fat. I got chubby when I was chubby when I was a kid. We was all chubby when we were kids though. I just naturally stopped. I just ate a little less and that shit went away. Like I learned about fasting and shit at a young age, but I didn't learn about fasting for religious reasons. I learned about it for just like I ain't gonna lie. It was I'm gonna keep it a whole rack with you. It was a nigga on YouTube talking about he went from like 250 to like 230 in like 7 days. And the nigga just said, he was like, I just didn't eat. I just drink water and it works. I was like, oh, is that easy? I bet. I just like skip breakfast and lunch and just eat dinner and shit like that. I got fat. I got yeah. I was chubby, like on the heavy chubby side though in high school, like sixth grade or seventh grade. Or what grade do you get in high school? Eighth,
ninth grade.
Nigga,
Are you
ninth?
stupid? What the fuck? Ninth
nigga,
grade,
what the
nigga.
fuck is you talking about?
Okay.
Like, Like he's been out of the country and you feel me, shit different over here. What the
Right?
fuck?
Bro, nigga, at least, yo, buff my ride, nigga. Gangsta.
Pussy, bro. Like, nah, this nigga
Nigga,
moving like UK gang.
Yo, bro.
gang, you know I dropped out, bro. I ain't been there in a while. Nigga, so ninth grade year, right? I was like that summer into going to ninth grade. I was a little on on the chubbier side, the heavy chubby side, nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, I pre how weak I was, like how physically, like how at least they said nigga P couldn't do a push up. I peed how weak I was. I was like, nah, what the fuck, man? I tried to do put nah. This is where it started. I tried to do a dip because niggas used to do dips as kids all the time. I tried to do a dip, nigga, and I damn near bust my ass. I'm like, nah. And I slowly started working out, and I got dumb spiritual. I started fasting. This was like 16, 17. Met Shayla. Nigga, it was raps. I had that. I went to Florida. I don't, yeah, y'all niggas get me?
Yeah, yeah, we get you.
Yeah.
Oh, I, nigga, I went to Florida and fucking that shit. I just went nutty. Nigga, Shayla was feeding me all the time. Nigga, word. I had the real pot belly like that. Gang, I called PG one time, nigga. On FaceTime, I was down there. We was chopping it up one time. This nigga, I FaceTime this nigga. I'm like, yo, gang. I tell him my living conditions. He's like, nah, you living a life. I said, yeah, bro, I'm out here. I said, nigga, I got the flip flops on, shorts, tank top, pot belly outside right there. I'm walking the block. He said, I just got done smoking, just got done eating. I'm about to go back to the crib later. He's like, oh, now you living lavish. I'm like, it's nice. I had to, I died a serious pot belly. I ain't gonna lie. What made me lose the weight? Bitches. Keep it above.
Mm.
The females. I did this shit for the females.
Nah,
I was
Nah,
thinking like, nah,
that's a good reason though. G shit.
it's
do this shit for the Jones. Nah. That's the only reason I fake maintain the way I am now. I look in the mirror, I look in the mirror, I'm like, nah, I'm looking on the heavy side today. I check the scale, like, nah, the bitch is not gonna jack this one.
So
Nah,
what you
these
started
niggas lies
doing?
with chips.
What you started doing though? You started working out. You just went straight to like the fasting again. I heard you say you was on that spiritual notes fasting. Feel me?
Yeah, nah, I was on some I would do a yeah fast and just work out OD. Like I'd be in the living room. What's it? Shoulder press on 100 pounds because I got the shit from Walmart. I got 240s and then the fucking 100 pound dumbbell or the barbell. We do an overhead press, nigga. I just do the whole circuit. Chest, arms, curls, rows, like I'm doing it all. And then I really got in the gym with CB and my nigga Wild Rev, gangster. That nigga, these niggas really, I really was locked in, and I was juiced up off the fucking caffeine like every fucking time I went to the gym. That's the only reason I started having kidney stones, bro. Every time I went to the gym, nigga, I am juiced off it with a regular Polish spring bottle. I don't even have a gallon with me, bro. No water at all.
Nah. Yeah, bro. Nigga doing all that shit and not drinking enough water. That's how you get your shit clogged up.
It, you want to know how I knew I was bugging one time, kid, KJ?
Close to me.
KJ and Lisa, I gotta start saying both y'all niggas' names, which I know y'all know what it is.
you know.
Gangster.
Fucking nigga, I'm in the gym with the bros. We're doing chest presses, right? Because they all got they had the barbell machine, but they also got the chest press shit, where it's just the bench and then the two sides you lift up. I smoke splee with these niggas, drink full Celsius. I sit down. This is when we was doing like individual sets. So CB would do his 3 sets, you feel me, max out. Rev would do his 3 sets, max out, and I would do my shit to max out. Nigga, I'm damn near touching like 3 plates. It's change. Breezing through it though. This was like after they did their sets, I'm damn near doubling their numbers and I'm breezing through that shit. And when I sat up one time, I was in my head getting ready to be like, add some more weight. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to discourage these niggas and make them feel like they shit wasn't good either. But if I did that more weight, bro, I probably would have had a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, that's not funny, but yeah, hell yeah, cause that shit breezing through 3 plates, whoopty whoop, and that's not normal for you. Yeah, nigga was
Nah,
I'm
juiced
yeah.
up.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I was working towards that shit, but it was just the fact that like how fast I was getting to it was like kind of like, oh, all right, maybe I'm doing too much of a good thing right now.
Gangsta. Nah, nigga turned into fucking skips.
Yo, yo, that's crazy. You talk about Skip. I was just watching a video about that nigga earlier.
Yeah, nigga, you damn near skips, nigga. You right now you quips his cousin.
Word,
Yo, Mel's, what got you into your spiritual bag?
COVID, word. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever know, you know. When niggas chat about the Great Awakening, I was a part of that group.
Talk to me
Like
about that.
the early stages of that group. The Great Awakening. So in the past couple of years, niggas shifted into the age of Aquarius, which is the age of truth, or in other terms, the age of Jesus, right, or God. It's basically like when the truth is supposed to get exposed about everything and how corrupt the world is, and realistically, I ain't gonna say realistically, uh, but I was a group of niggas. I was a part of a first couple of groups of niggas that caught that wave early on, and it's the age where everybody's supposed to. The truth is supposed to be exposed to how corrupt the world is. People are supposed to be awakening themselves to the knowledge of self, spiritually, belief wise, and feel me, what the corruption is in the world. See what the truth is behind all that shit. And niggas, what's you niggas? I know niggas know what the spiritual community is, right?
The spirit what?
Like you know how niggas be like, oh, the spiritual community.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That the Great Awakening was these niggas before it got mixed with a whole bunch of bullshit. That's what the Great Awakening was. It was just a group of niggas that got conscious of some information. Niggas meditated. Niggas was on some real spiritual shit. Niggas was meditating, and just learning new information. That's why a lot of niggas be like, oh, the conspiracy theory niggas was great because the Age of Awakening, the first group of niggas that were proving the conspiracy niggas right was the spiritual niggas before they got mixed with the BS. So that's
Mm.
what got me into that. I just learned like I learned some shit about uh meditate. I learned some shit about my third eye. Right, that's how I got into spirituality amongst that group. That's how a lot of niggas got into it. I ain't learned nothing else besides niggas got a third eye and that shit can see ghosts. And I was like, nigga, I'm jacking that. I said, nigga, I'm jacking that. And then I just started meditating. Like niggas told me you had to meditate and listen to certain music. I started meditating, and then I was learning more shit as I was meditating. Like it just as I started meditating and getting to know myself, I would question a whole bunch of shit, and then I would. It was like nigga, information was just being thrown at me at a certain point. Like that's how much intel I was getting. I was like, nah, and it just solved every question. And then when I learned something new, I got another question. And then I keep meditating on shit, and then I'm actually starting to see shit. And so, and then my dreams are fucking wacky. Like, nigga, I had a dream my uncle was trying to kidnap me, and I Spider Maned away into the sunlight, nigga, and damn near astral projected. But I fake got paranoid and woke up in my body again. That's how real it was. Nigga, I was doing some. I ain't gonna say I was doing some nutty shit, but I was. For me, I was fully involved when it came to that great awakening and trying to get your brothers and peers up. I was definitely on that. To the point I think I almost I ain't gonna say almost, but I definitely was in the midst of like teaching two niggas for me meditation and different information and shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, I used
I
to
ain't
I
even
used
know
to
about
really be on
that.
some teacher shit. Yeah, I taught Shayla I told Shayla, and when I first met Shayla, I'm the one that taught her all that shit. She was just into the regular like crystal shit. I taught her like real knowledge about shit,
When you
and
say you,
that's why we wound up clicking.
mm, when you say you almost astral
What you
project
about to
that,
say?
when you say you almost astral project out of your body, like how did that feel?
I almost did it twice. The first time I did this shit, it was on like a random work night, nigga. I was just I was laying down, and then it was like 3 in the morning or some shit. I shot like I sat up like I could. I at this point I was actively trying to astral project. So at this point in my life, so when the shit was happening, I think knew what was going on, but it was just my first time. So nigga, I just wake up and I feel myself floating, like floating upwards. And when I'm laying on my stomach on the floor at the moment. I wake up, I feel myself floating upwards. I open my eyes and I'm looking down. All I see is all I see is my hands starting to float out my hands, and I'm just like levitating, and I'm like fake, just like levitating up into like as if I'm being like the movies where like aliens abduct some shit, and they just on that type vibes. So I start panicking, right? I ain't gonna say I start panicking, but I start trying to prep myself. So nigga, I start grabbing shit. I try to grab my phone. I try to grab my watch, my beads off my real hand. I'm trying to grab shit, and in the midst of me trying to grab shit, I'm getting my emotions flustered up because you feel me? I'm starting to get antsy. Like, oh shit, hold on, it's a moment. Let me make sure I got everything out. And then nigga, soon as I body and woke up, I was
Damn.
sick. I was fucking sick. And
I,
then it, they say when you usually about to do this shit, it sounds like a train rushing past you. Nigga, that dream I was talking about earlier when I swung off into the light. When I swung off into the light, it was kind of just like I into the warmth of the sun, and like everything is pure white, and all I hear is the white noise and the train rushing by my ears. But then I start getting flustered again because I start getting excited. I'm like, oh, now we doing it, and I woke up.
damn, bro. How do you get to that point,
Like, why you so excited, bro?
bro? Because I since I
Nah,
learned
not
about
you. I'm talking about Mel's. Like,
Miles.
this nigga Mel's fake fucking up his own research, nigga.
Bro, because I ain't gonna lie, I've been wanting to do that type of shit. So every time that I got the chance, it was like there's in my head. All right. Let me really slow it down, right?
Talk to me,
I be
bro.
so
Like,
excited. I I'm really slow it down, right? I had a bad dream one time, right?
mm-hmm.
And when I was heavily tapped into this shit, I had a bad dream that my soul, right? I still remember the dream, but I'm not about to go into super detail with it right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much, pretty much what the dream was. I was sent down to Earth. In a dream. I was basically the left hand man to one of the most evil niggas on another realm, and niggas sent me to Earth to go collect a stone. And he said get it no matter how. He said I don't care what you gotta do to get that shit, but give me that fucking stone, and when you die, bring it back to me. And the nigga shot me down to
Ooh.
Earth, and I woke up. So my thing was, they
God
say if
damn.
like you can't astral project if you ain't got no soul, or if you like got a positive being or some shit like that. I used to get amped because when that shit would happen, and it was fake, like proving the fact of the matter, like I'm not evil, gang. For me, And then it was like, oh, I get to learn some shit. I get to be. I'm dumb excited because it's proving myself right. And then I'm about to experience some whole new shit I've been waiting to see. I be getting dumb amped. But that be the problem though. I'm dumb amped. You supposed to be calm when you get into that shit.
Damn, bro. Ever since I found out about that, I've been trying to do it.
Really say?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How did you do it, man?
You gotta start meditating a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Um, it's steps that you gotta take. Like when you start meditating a lot, when you can start to do like 30 minutes of clean meditation, your brain just silent for the whole 30, and you just there. Because meditation, all meditation is just being present, right?
Yeah.
Because when you're present in the moment, you're not thinking about the past or the future or scenarios that could or won't happen. You're just there. It's kind of like animals. You know, when you look at a dog like this nigga don't got no thought behind his eyes. They just there. That's kind of what meditation is, just being in a state of presence. So when you can get to that point and your brain can be clear for 30 minutes straight, you don't gotta you're not constantly cycling through different thoughts and shit. What you'll do is the day of, or like it's not like a 1 day thing, you just try it and it work. It's a repetition. Try not to eat heavy because that's gonna weigh your body down or your spirit down. When you do it, do like a prayer or something like that for protection because there is conniving shit on the other side that definitely snatch you up because you don't know the rules. And don't wear any. You can wear clothes, wear light, breathable clothes. And if you're gonna be under a blanket, be under a light, breathable blanket, super light. You don't want anything like you feel me
Mm-hmm.
weighing you down when you're trying to transition.
Okay, okay.
And then when you in the act, kind of just like meditate, get into a meditative, get into a meditative state, right? And when you reach that state, kind of gain some awareness. And what you'll do is you'll try imagine a rope. Imagine your body. Imagine the room around you. You got to use your. They say imagination is your third eye. It's your mind's eye. You have to use and practice your mind's eye. So
Mm-hmm.
imagine your body in good detail. Imagine the feelings around you, the rug or floor that you're on, or the bed that you're on, the wall color, how the wall is textured. Try to get all those details in. And when you can get that down pat, imagine a rope hanging over your body and you're using your arms to pull yourself out. You're using your arms to pull yourself out. And imagine the textures on the rope. Imagine what kind of rope. Imagine how close it is to your body and feel your hand and really feel the details on your hands, the grit when you grab the rope and your arm strength when you pull your shoulder up and you gotta it's repetition. You gotta really or you can do that shit or you can do that shit in your dreams. If you can get into a lucid dream state,
Yeah.
just do it. You'll just do it. Just think about it. And you'll do it. I know
Okay.
that's kind of, it's kind of hard to explain it for the lucid dream shit, but you'll feel it when you get there. Or you can it's mad different ways to do the shit, bro. You could if you want some super spiritual shit and you talk to entities or you feel like you talk to entities because I'm not gonna say it's real or not, but you feel like you talk to entities and shit like that, nigga, ask for some assistance. Have one bring you out. Your faith and belief is strong enough, nigga. Anything can happen.
That's a fact.
I dead hear
I think
stories of oh no, that was what you supposed to say?
I used to. I've been trying a while, bro, but I think I haven't been meditating, so that's probably why I can't ever get the hang of it. Cause I hear the same thing. Imagine the room around you. Imagine there's a rope that you gotta pull yourself up to. But I could just never get that shit.
Yeah. Hey, but listen though, KJ, where this nigga knock out?
Yeah, KJ probably
Yo,
think we demons.
Yo,
nah, I just got a call and that shit threw me off. I had to feel me.
nah, fucking damn. What was I about to say? Oh,
Nah, lucid
at least you can
dreams.
say
That nigga.
at least you can say we not crazy though because nigga there's CIA documents nigga of astral projection.
Nigga, there's CIA documents of what's it remote viewing, bro. Which is
Yep.
crazy.
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie. That's another day. We will dive into that another day. That's
okay, bet. I'm jacking that. I'm with that.
OD. That's a whole nother combo.
Fully with that, gay. I ain't gonna lie.
What you was saying about the lucid dreams, KJ?
I was saying like y'all niggas ever lucid dream before?
Only
Hell yeah.
twice. Only twice.
Like on some like crazy shit, or it was like nah, this shit wacky. Like
Hell yeah, nigga. This shit be. My lucid dreams, when I lucid dream, I should get nutty. Because when I
nah,
lucid dream, I don't try to control the dream around me. I just stay conscious and play along with the shit. And just make
mm,
conscious decisions. Like that dream
mm,
when I was telling niggas I was getting shot, I was like, I made conscious decisions in that dream. That's why it threw me off so bad. Uh, nigga, I had that dream where I was swinging into the sunlight. That was a lucid dream. I just played along with it, nigga. That's why I was getting chased by my uncle. He was dead trying to hawk me down and drag me to the shadow realm, nigga. I don't know where the fuck he was trying to take me.
yo, what the fuck?
Crazy game.
Or to
Yeah,
my
that was
when I
crazy.
say shadow realm, nigga, it wasn't even like the shadow realm gang. Just imagine a house. Imagine a house on its own little plot of land, but that shit is fucking pitch black, and all you can see is the outline. That's where this nigga was trying to take me to. And I was like, nigga, I am not going there. That shit is OV.
Nah. You just reminded me of my first ever lucid dream. Tell me if I was
Boy,
seeing some shit, bro. This is crazy. This shit still fucks with me sometimes when I think about it. It was when I was a little boy. I don't know what happened. The earliest thing in the dream I remember is I was walking into the living room of my crib. And we're in the living room, the way it was laid out, if you look straight into like a little corner, you can see a bedroom. So when I turned around and I looked in that direction, I seen something black run across the door. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? And I'm chilling, like, yo, who's there? Who's there? When I go over to the door to walk to see what happened, I swear to God, bro, it was like a person, a human, but it's just a black figure, like all black, no face, nothing, just a black humanoid figure. Nigga grabbed me, brought me to the living room. I guess I don't know if he put something over my head, bro. But I remember this nigga lifting some up, and I see four of these niggas right in front of me. It's like they the shape of a human, but it's all black, no face, no clothes, nothing. Just like it's a black figure. And I
Yo,
remember earlier that day, bro, someone told me, one of the older niggas, he said, if you die in your dreams, you die in real life. And this is when that night happened. This nigga, one of the black figures lifted up a gun and shot that shit. As soon as he shot, that's when I woke up. That shit was weird as fuck, bro. But I knew I was in a dream the whole time. When I seen it was like a black figure, I'm like, yo, I'm in a fucking dream right now. And a nigga shot me. Nigga, boom, my shit.
yo,
this
what
how you
the
this
fuck?
how you know I'm not crazy, KJ, because you remember what I used to be seeing.
Yeah,
Oh, what you used to be seeing?
yeah,
You see them niggas?
Yo, I have like at least like two encounter with them niggas that I can remember.
Oh, that's crazy.
At least two, and then I got a third that my mom can tell me about. But
That's crazy.
I,
So you know what I'm talking about now.
I don't nigga, I've tried to box one of them niggas gang. The nigga gangsta, I've tried to fuck one of them niggas up before. They caught me on some real soldier shit. Nigga, I was
Oh,
KJ, I ain't gonna lie. You tell us about your first lucid dream first before I get into all that. I don't want to. I don't want to just keep bouncing. You feel me? I don't want to leave out.
nigga, I'm sturdy, nigga. I'm the one asking the questions, but I ain't gonna lie. My shit is short and simple, bro. My shit is not as sturdy as y'all niggas. Y'all niggas at least had a little action, nigga. Nigga, my first lucid dream, nigga, I was like 8, 7. And I was dead getting some ass, nigga, and I woke up. That was it, nigga. Like I was like, oh nah, this is that me. And the whole time it wasn't me,
nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some of my other ones were definitely some freaked out lucid dreams. I was just spawning
bro. I
bitches and
felt
going
like,
crazy, gang.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Also, like I feel like a loser because y'all niggas that got stories like at least 2 out of like 5 of my shits consist of me getting ass. Like when I was like
Nigga,
a
getting ring in
super
the
young
dream.
nigga, like
That's how it be. That's how it be. It be like that, bro.
Nah, my
Like that.
first ever lucid dream, nigga, I got tricked. Shorty tricked me on my dream. I was in a big ass house, and I was with a white girl in a white dress, and nigga, I'm talking to her. Like we walk into the crib, I'm like, wow, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, yo, you know this is my dream, right? And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, you know this is my dream. I could do what I want in here. She's like, stop it, you're lying. I'm like, I'm for real. She's like, prove it. I said, I'll wake up right now. She said, so do it. Call my dumb ass.
Nigga
Tricked
stupid.
the fuck out of me. I was like 8 though, but at this time, when I was younger, I used to have like super bad. Matter of fact, I can't even say that was my first one because when I was younger, I used to have super bad nightmares all the time, and I figured out every time I would get in my nightmare, if I squeezed my eyes hard enough, I would wake up. So when I'd be dreaming, I'd be like, nah, this is a nightmare game. I start squeezing my shit dumb tight, and I wake up.
Games, that's how it be.
Yeah. Nah, gangster.
Hey, so I had one crazy nightmare, bro. It was coming out at PMS. Coming out. Well, I'm chilling with the guys, we talking, whatever, and it was like a movie, bro. I just feel some weird nigga. I feel a sensation, something looking at me. I look down the block. It's a nigga in a clown costume just standing there on the corner. I'm like, what the fuck? And he start chasing me, but he's only chasing me, and nobody else see this nigga, bro. So I start running. I'm jumping fences,
Yo, what the
and then I
fuck?
wake up the next day, gang. The same exact dream. I'm at PMS, literally the next day, bro. And I see the nigga in the corner, and that's when I'm like, yo, I'm in a dream right now, bro. It's the same dream from yesterday. So I immediately start booking it, bro. And I turn around, this nigga chasing me again. Woke up, nigga. Third day, same exact dream, bro. I just rushed that nigga.
What the fuck? Now, what you do when you rush them?
Bro, I rushed this nigga. He had a knife. He swung it, poked me, and I woke up.
Who's better than running?
Yo,
Okay, so
nah. You know what's crazy? I was about to ask this next too, so it's crazy that just said that. But y'all niggas ever had like a lucid dream that like happened again, like a part two day after type shit?
that was the only
Like you
time
go to
something like that
sleep,
ever happened
you
to
go,
me.
I've had a
huh?
repeat of a dream, but I didn't have a part two. Nah.
Like a repeat or like feel me? That's what I'm at my part two. Like either the same dream or like you continue with it.
Yeah, I did that shit once when I was dumb, yo.
I ain't gonna lie,
It was a
when I wake up and if the dream's still fresh in my mind, I go back to sleep. Sometimes I can continue where I left off.
yeah. Nah, my shit. The first time I did that, I fucking I'm asleep. I'm dreaming I'm on a beach, like a shoreline of a beach, and I'm with people, and one of these niggas get eaten alive by a shark, but like right in front of my eyes though. Like the shark came up into the shallow part of water and start tearing this nigga to pieces. And I'm like, oh nah. So I woke up, nigga went back to sleep, and it was the same dream, just restarted. We in the same spot, everything. And this nigga gets chomped down again. I'm like, the fuck? I was like 8 when that shit happened, 10.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's real. I still remember that shit now.
My shit, like I said, my shit mad corny. Gang, like, nigga, I was dead part of the mystery squad, bro. I was dead part of the Scooby Doo group, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Niggas,
sturdy.
niggas, niggas was dead. Yo, I was mad as fuck. I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. In my head, when I woke up, when you wake up as a little nigga, like you said, emotions getting that shit. Once you start really like talking, cause I was dead talking to the bitch, bro. I was talking to fucking Velma, gang. Bro, my dumb ass talking to the bitch in the dream. I'm talking in real life. My dumb ass woke myself up because I'm talking, gang. I'm like,
Yo,
yo, never, bro. I'm mad at myself and shit. I'm like, nah, next day, go to sleep, same shit. We on a different mission though. I'm like, yeah, gangsta. Like, we ain't find nobody though. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas is dead on empty missions. Niggas is dead on filler episodes.
yeah, I'm crying.
Nigga said filler episodes.
But that shit felt wavy because I was dead moving and shit.
Gang, so you with the mystery squad? That's still lit.
So KJ, bro,
So what to me?
tell me you ain't never seen no evil shit before.
It's like now on the level y'all niggas talking about, my evil should be regular nightmares. The whole time, I keep it a buck. Like, besides like the shit y'all talk about with like figures and shit, the only like crazy, like real, like lucid dream I had, like when I got older and shit, is when I got shot, nigga, like in a dream, and I woke up. I was like, oh, like, cause that felt crazy. Like, I remember that shit. That shit fake had me paranoid walking to the store at night. I ain't gonna lie, cause that happened in front of like where my old crib was. It's the corner store I used to always go to. Not corner store, the store I used to always go to. If you know, you know. That shit was dead right across the street from the crib. So I used to go there. OD ain't got it. I get smacked 2 a.m. Go there because right there. Feel me? Go to sleep. I'm in a dream. And I still don't know who I would, feel me? But gangster, me and my mans walk in the store, and then niggas was just epping. I ain't gonna lie. And then the only thing I clearly remember is me walking across the street, turning back, and the niggas dead flaring at me, gang.
Oh nah.
And I got hit, fell to the floor, woke up.
Fuck no.
Like the nigga I was with, that wasn't there no more. And it was just like that, bro. Like everything was mad black. I was like, nah,
Oh, so you see yourself going unconscious in your dream?
nah. But I ain't gonna lie. I saw myself get clapped, and I was laying there. Like I could see myself laying there. Like if it made, not see myself laying there, like I'm physically lifting up and I'm looking at my body, but I'm physically like in first person, like laying there. Like yeah, ever saw the videos where it be like bleed out spots? That's what it
Yeah,
felt like. It felt like I was dead at my bleed out spot.
that's fucking
Oh nah.
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Like it wasn't getting black or nothing, but I just felt it, bro. And you know what's bad? Cause when you cause I dead said this shit in the song before, but I think was chatting. It was before I like felt this shit. But nigga, it that felt like I that got like punched in my chest or some shit, nigga. Like on some that ass shit when I woke up. I don't know if it was just straight out of panic for me.
Nah, that's wicked, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I quote unquote died in my dream, I immediately wake up. That's crazy
Yeah,
that you
me
told me you
too.
felt that. Or not, I don't know if you felt it in the dream, but like just still seeing yourself laying down. That's crazy.
Gangster, like woke up fast as fuck. I know. Paranoid as hell to go to the store, nigga. And so I was like, fuck it, nigga. If it happens, it happens. And that shit, feel me, God willing, that shit ain't happen.
I ain't gonna lie, Mels. I think we won't swing back to them black figures, bro. Cause I swear to God, I ain't never heard no other nigga that seen them shits before.
Nah, gangster. Cause that shit is wicked. Like, do you sense like fear?
Yeah, in the
Do I
dream,
sense
yeah.
fear?
Like, was you like, nah, what the fuck? This shit is that walkie.
Bro, yeah, bro. Like as soon as I seen the nigga, I was like, "What the fuck is going on, bro?" And then now that I think about it, them niggas was talking to me telepathically, bro. Cause it's not like they had mouths or nothing. It was literally just a black figure, bro. Like if y'all know the Void from Marvel,
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what it looked like, bro. But without the white eyes, just like that, bro. So when did you see them in your
Nah,
shits?
nah. I seen them shits in real life,
You seen them in real
not
life?
in a dream.
Oh nah,
Yeah, I seen them shits
nah.
in real life. I seen them shits in real life. KJ, no, nigga. I so when
Oh,
I got I can say I got at least two bare minimum experiences with these niggas. I feel like there's one I'm forgetting, but I don't know. And then there's the third. There's another one my mom can tell you, nigga. I guess when I had a dog, right? This is when niggas. This is before I lived on the corner of Charles Street, Lisa.
yeah.
Nigga, we had a dog. My mom said I used to, the layout of the crib is upstairs, downstairs. Upstairs is my room, and then a wall and a door, and then their room, and then it's the staircase to go downstairs to the other floor. So when I walk out my shit, I'm walking directly into their room. Nigga, my mom said she was laying down one time, and my dog came upstairs. Usually my dog sleeps with me at that time. She was getting ready to walk into the room, and she dead like stopped in her tracks and turned the fuck around, and her hairs was up, and she went back downstairs. And then nigga, my mom was like, "What the fuck?" And I ain't gonna lie, she swears that she seen a tall ass black figure walk out of my room. Like after the dog did that, a couple minutes later, she swears she seen a tall ass dark figure walk out of my room. Like the nigga was so tall he had to bend down to get through the door. And she was like, as soon as the nigga bent down and like fake like caught her peeping him, the nigga just like vanished. And she woke my pops up. At the time, my pops was drinking and shit. Every nigga's drinks, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't even gonna say he was drinking. My nigga had a nice little night. He got sauced. Mom dude trying to wake this nigga up, and he wasn't waking up, nigga. So there's no two witnesses to the story. It's just her. And then my first encounter with these niggas, all right, so boom, right. I was on my super spiritual shit, fake on some. I was super militant, nigga. Strict schedule, strict belief system, nigga. I got a regimen, and everything. Nigga, I'm asleep one time. My room, I'm asleep. Nigga, I wake up. My bed is right across from my closet. Nigga, I'm asleep. I open my eyes, bro. I just see a nigga peering out the like black figure, right average height nigga, but just black figure. Feel me? Pitch black. And at that time I was sleeping my TV on and shit. So it's not like I'm just in a black room seeing a blacker figure. Nah, I'm in a slightly lit up room seeing a black figure peering out my like the nigga looked like he just like fake peeping Tom and me. Like he half his body is fake out of the closet staring at me. Black void. I'm like, nah, what the fuck? At that time, I was fake doing like some mind shit. I was trying to program myself on some fight or flight. Like always, don't fight, don't fight, don't
Yeah.
fucking fight. So I woke up, seen the shit, and all I know was in my head. All I was thinking was fight, and I just got up and blitzed my closet, nigga. And when I blitzed my closet, nigga, they just fell into my. Cause when I'm blitzing, I fell into the closet. Nobody's there. I'm like, I look back at my bed, bro. There's nobody in the room no more. I'm like, nah, what the fuck? And then the second time I was drinking, bro, fell asleep on the edge of my bed. Like, you know when you sitting down to lay back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got sauce, bro. Sat down, laid back, knocked out. Didn't have no TV on, so it's pitch black in the room. Nigga, I just wake up in the middle of the night feeling a nigga pulling me up by my shirt. And he got like, it's a black void, black figure with spiky hair, but not like actual hair, but just like a cartoon outline of spiky hair.
Yeah.
Black figure, spiky hair, and fucking sharp teeth, just pulling me up by my shirt. And nigga, when I finally like pre the scene of what's going on, I fake move from the grip, and the nigga drop me back. I fall back into the bed, and nigga, I shoot immediately up and turn the light on, and there's nobody there.
God damn. That's fucking crazy.
I definitely tried to blitz them niggas though. At least one of them niggas I tried to blitz.
That's fucking wild. Them niggas that was in my dream, bro, they had dreads. I remember that shit too. So KJ, you ain't never seen none of that and like no sleep paralysis or just any type of shit like that.
Nigga, I don't know. I be seeing when I was a little nigga. When I was a little nigga, I that thought I saw some shit. Turned the light on, and it was that something there. So after that, I wasn't like really paranoid with shit like that. So if I did see something, I probably just ignore that shit. But shit like that, you can't ignore it. So I hell no, I don't got no real experience like that.
Damn. Now that happened to me too. I thought I was seeing some. I remember I was laying down. Yo, Mel's, you remember in my crib in Charles Street in my room? I don't know if you was there while I had it up at that time, but I used to have a bike hanging from my ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I
I
remember
just
that shit. I thought that shit was cool when I first seen it.
gangster. That shit was fire. I had the bike. I had the bike hanging from the ceiling, and I had my backpack on top of the handle. So when I was sleeping, I woke up in the middle of the night. Let me get more backstory. Before that, my mother left. She brought in a homeless woman from Puerto Rico to our crib, so she was staying with us for a little minute. So boom, I'm sleeping. I wake up. I toss over to the side, and where that backpack and that bike rack was at, I see a black figure just standing there. In my head, I'm thinking, "Yo, is this bitch watching me sleep in my room?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "What the fuck?" It looked so real to me too. And then when I finally, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared, bro. But when I finally mustered the courage to like face that shit, I turned around, it was just my book bag hanging off my bike rack. And then after that, that's when I was like, okay. At first, I thought I was having sleep paralysis. I was seeing some shit, like it was a demon or it was her standing there. But then after that, that's when I was like, all right, that shit. Like if I think it's some weird shit like that, it's probably not that. So I just started ignoring anytime I would see like a black shadow in the corner of my eye or shit like that. Like KJ said,
Me
I would
too.
just start ignoring that shit.
Like we say, think like me, bro. Like that shit happened to me once. I thought I was tweaking, gang. I'm sleeping in my grandma's living room. Feel me? She had the little futon shit. If you know, you know the little couch bed
Yeah.
shit. Sleeping on the couch bed shit. I look to the corner, Nick. Yo, word of my mother. I look in the corner. I see some black shit with a hat, gang. You can tell I got a top hat, bro. I'm looking, I'm like, nah, I'm a paranoid little nigga, so I'm just staring at that shit, not going to sleep. That shit not moving. I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm waking up. Mind you, I'm dead waking up. It's like 2 a.m., gang. So I'm like, nah, I'm wilding. Like, this shit about to kill me, gang. Like, yo, I turned the light on, nigga. It's just my fucking clothes and my fucking hat, my fitted on top of a chair, bro. After
Mm-hmm.
that, I was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, okay, so that's the same shit.
And I felt mad soft after that, bro, because it was that just my clothes,
Yo,
bro.
OD, I felt like a bitch, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm like, nah, what the fuck, like, cause I'm dead staring at that shit, gang. That's a, you know, when you wake up, I ain't gonna lie, no, I don't want to sound crazy, or but I know when niggas wake up. Niggas eye boogers and shit. Yo, you look up, nigga, this shit start looking crazy, nigga. You gotta really double check, watch your face, shit really real, nigga. So when I first woke up, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit not moving. Like,
Yo, have you ever had the sleep paralysis where you wake up and you can't talk?
Talk?
Yeah, like you wake up and like it's like your voice box don't work. You're mustering the movements to talk, but nothing is coming out.
I had sleep paralysis where I just can't move. Talk is a different. I had sleep where I couldn't move or talk, but just not being able to talk and can move is wild.
Yeah, but that shit, it was yeah, that shit happened to me.
he was able to move, but he couldn't talk.
Yeah, what do you
Yeah,
mean you
so
couldn't
so
talk? Like,
so so I was in a dream. In my dream, I was in my fifth grade elementary school, like a playground. I'm chilling there, whatever. And it was so weird, bro. It went from that dream, I was chilling, instantly, I was just looking at. It was like I was looking at a video of a nigga holding an ice cream cone. But like that's my dream. All I'm seeing is a ice cream cone inside someone's hand. There's nothing. I don't see like nothing else, bro. I'm looking at that. I can't move or nothing. Like that's. It was like it was dead ass. That's the only shit on my screen. But it was like a dream. So I'm watching that shit, and ice cream cone is just melting slowly, and there's like an like an eerie sound I'm hearing, and then boom, I wake up. I was sleeping in my mother's bedroom at that time, all on the floor. So I go up on some pussy shit. I was gonna go to my mom, like, Mom, I had a nightmare. As I'm trying to wake her up, and I'm saying, Mom, nothing is coming out. Like I don't hear nothing. So I start panicking. I start screaming, and I don't hear nothing, bro. And I don't know what calmed my nerves down, but I did. I just went to just go lay back down, and then I woke up. And I was fine.
Yo, what the fuck?
Nigga said I don't know what call my nigga. I would have been panicking. I can't talk no
Yeah,
more.
I would have been tripping like shit.
Yo,
I don't know what calmed my nerve, but I was panicking crazy. I'm
I ain't
dead
gonna
screaming
lie.
at the top of my lungs, bro, and nothing is coming out, not a single sound.
I would have started shaking Duke. She would have just had to jack me and clap me.
word two.
Gang, I was shaking the shit out of her, bro. It's like she would. Normally, my mom's type of woman, bro. You wake her up, she's gonna let out a big scream, like if something crazy should just happen. So the fact that I'm shaking her like crazy, she's not waking up. I was like, I'm probably like having sleep paralysis. I think that's what calmed my nerves down.
Damn, you probably thought you was still in a dream.
Maybe that too. I don't know, but it was weird, bro.
You had sleep paralysis. Wait. But
That's a type of sleep paralysis. You got the ones where niggas can't move and they feel just a weight on their chest, and you got the ones where niggas can't move and they see a demon in the corner or there's a black figure in the corner, and you got the ones where niggas can't talk. I could be mistaken, but from what I heard, that's one of the types of sleep paralysis.
nah, Dad didn't know
I
that.
heard that too. I think, but I thought all three of them shits was in one. I ain't gonna lie.
It could have been shit.
Wait, so
I
Mel,
got up.
you said you was moving? Mel, you had an experience where you wasn't moving or talking?
Yeah, I've had. I used to get sleep paralysis a lot as a kid. That's the only reason. The only reason I know how to break out of that shit is because I was getting that shit so often. Like nigga, I go to sleep on the couch, wake up, locked, can't move not shit but my eyes, and then yeah, I learned all you gotta do is try to move. Don't try to move nothing else but your toes first and your fingers. Then everything starts to gradually follow behind.
Nigga had to get the blood working.
You ever had sleep paralysis, Ken?
Hell nah.
This nigga
It was a
KJ.
time.
That's the spirit of Jesus right there. Where my son don't cat, you don't see nothing.
Yeah, nigga, I was about to say, I
Nothing,
definitely
gang.
seen that shit, bro.
My boy protected. They trying to keep his innocence.
Like, bro, I be seeing all the other shit, but all that other shit, I niggas talk about hell no.
Watch tomorrow. Tomorrow shit, KJ just going. He just. Yo,
Nah, I told you
this ain't
niggas,
gonna astral project your mom. Like, no.
I told you niggas about these shits all the time, so it's like, it's not really new news, but it's like, when y'all niggas say this shit, it's like, what the fuck?
Cause you
Like,
freaking know this shit, right?
I don't know what to call y'all niggas right now.
We just niggas, bro. It happened to everybody. I feel like.
Nah, we say this. The shit we go through definitely don't fuck happen to everybody. I say that for sure.
Nah, the black figures is crazy. You that the first nigga I ever heard that had this
Yeah,
type of
like, what the
experience.
fuck?
But the fact that yours wasn't in a dream is even crazy.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, it's so. I ain't gonna lie. Here's what I'll say, right? At least say this shit is probably the same for you. You just don't know it yet.
Mm.
But nigga, that type of experiences run through my family. Like my dad is an active fucking I ain't gonna say active, but he's like an avid astral projection type nigga. But only because this nigga died before and came back to life.
Mm.
Mm.
So after that shit, he dead ass tells me like, especially when he first got out of jail, we was kind of rekindling our relationship. He would tell me like, yeah, nigga. Sometimes I'd be having to take the walk onto the other side right quick and talk. And you feel me? Just stroll around, maybe talk to a nigga or something. And then it's so real. My sister's mom, right? She got into that shit, or she just started learning about it. She didn't really get into it, but she was learning about it, and she can merch that she dead ass seen like a figure raise up from my dad's body get out the bed and walk out the room,
Oh
and just
hell
go
no.
on all day. And they would be like, yeah, bro. Sometimes I just got. He said sometimes it just happens, bro. I just gotta go. You feel me? I'm like, shit, fuck it.
That's wild.
Yeah, my grandfathers, nigga, could be wrong, right? Don't quote me, but I believe the reason why my great grandfather and my great grandmother on my dad's side don't fuck with each other because my great grandfather started fucking with a witch. A bitch that did witchcraft or some shit like that, and then he just kind of like I don't know. That's what my grandfather told me. I should could be 50-50, but niggas know what G pop is, so I doubt it. I doubt he not lying. I doubt he lying.
No.
Tell you, Lisa, start asking around, start asking questions. Matter of fact, start asking questions and start sharing some shit with your family. I bet money somebody be like, nah, yeah, some similar shit like that happened to me before. They don't know what it really is. They just know.
Yeah,
Or they
nah,
gonna say
yeah,
put you on the
nigga,
psychboard.
bro. I was so nah. Think yo, chill, bud. I was talking to Kenzo about it, but he did open up, share some shit too. Like, yeah, we was walking home, and then just Kenzo, so you already know what he was doing before he was walking home. But my son was walking home, and then out of nowhere, he just seen his body keep walking forward, but he was standing still. And then he started freaking out, and then he just like went right back into his body. So when he told me that, I was like, yeah, I'm not the only nigga, at least in my family. So I'm not niggas can't think I'm crazy or look at me like I'm crazy or some shit.
That shit run deeper than niggas think, bro. I'm trying to show. When usually when a nigga is naturally like how you say you had that shit when you was young, when niggas start naturally just having them type of shit, that shit usually runs in the family. Somebody's side of the family be dealing with that type of shit.
Mm.
Like for me, with my sister, both my sisters and my cousin. My mom said she seen some shit like that before. Pops, G pop.
Ooh, now that you say it, probably
Niggas.
yeah, it probably run in both my families. I know my grandmother told me she shared some stories with me of seeing like dead people, having conversations with dead people. On my pop's
Mm-hmm.
side too, they, you know, they're super Puerto Rican, bro. So I'm sure they used to see shit, or at least our generations, you know, our bloodline.
Nah, I said what you say, nigga.
Oh, I was gonna say like when people talk to me and they tell me stories of like them seeing like a dead relative that come back and they have a conversation with them. It's like I believe them only because they have nothing to gain from lying about that.
Mm.
That's fake. The only reason why I believe them. But when I in my head I'm like it's just so hard to imagine, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a fact, but don't always get that confused. Cause a lot of niggas, you don't know what somebody gains from lying to you.
That's a fact.
Nah,
Some niggas will lie to you just cause.
nah, yeah, that's
It's
true.
either that or just for y'all or just for them to feel like, yeah, now we
Nah,
got a little connection, let's build. You know what I mean?
nah, that's the thing. I have a great sense of discernment, bro. So I can fake pick up on shit like that. So I know when like a nigga has something to gain from this type of conversation, either it's now or in the future. So I know when you feel me, they trying to finesse some shit or lie about something for their personal gain. But the other times, like I can tell, like they have literally nothing to gain by lying about this. It's like it's just so hard to believe.
Nah, that shit get
And I
that
heard
other
other shit
side
harder than
get
that.
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, it's crazy, Mo. That's all I gotta say. Word.
Oh nah, we about to expose this nigga Lisa, yo.
What happened?
This nigga be wearing do rags and he bull. Nah, let me stop.
Alright, bro.
Nah,
Alright,
let me
bro.
You know
stop.
what I mean? I thought this nigga was about to say some crazy shit, B.
Alright,
Yo,
bro.
nah, I'm about to say the shit we was talking about earlier, KJ. This nigga be low riding what he believe in, bro. What you
Oh
believe in?
yeah, this nigga. Nah, Lisa. Now that we here, bro.
So,
Like, What is your belief, bro? If you got one, or you if you religious?
Nah, I'm not religious. Um,
Was you ever?
yeah, I used to be a. I mean, I was born in a Christian household, but like we didn't really go to church. We went to church a couple of times, but I never jacked church. So once my mom was type of mother was like, if her kids didn't want to do something, she's not gonna let them do it, you know. So like we kind of, if I told her I didn't want to go to church, she's like, okay, we're not going to church no more. So I fell out of that. I want to say I became atheist a little bit. Like I didn't believe in a God, but then I'm like, I was thinking, I rather not believe in a God and there end up being a God, or just the thought of like not there's not a God in this whole world or universe, whatever is crazy. So I just always had to believe that there was a God, but that was about it. That was as far as my spiritual journey was going back then. And then I got back into Christianity when I was with Shorty, and then but even then when I went into Christianity, it was more so like I went to Christianity to just to try to better myself and just like not be a better person, be a better man for that.
Mm.
Not really for the spiritual. I mean, obviously a connection with God, but that was about it. But overall, just be a better person. That was my intention of going in there. And as I'm learning. Um, I was not. I don't want to say I wasn't jacking there, bro, but I didn't believe with the. Maybe I had a bad community, bad church I was around, but I just didn't like the environment. I seen how most of the Christian people, at least in that church, was, and I just didn't want to associate with just that religion, or at least that community of religion. So that's when I started studying Muslim. I was looking into Islam. I almost converted, but I forgot why I didn't. I think there was some more shit in there that I just didn't jack either. And then I was
You
like,
got caught with a ham sandwich?
what that mean?
Nah, literally, nigga. You know they don't eat pork.
Nah, I was sturdy with no pork, bro. I was dead sturdy. This was my thing. Now it's fake clicking now. I didn't want to be put in a box. I didn't want to be
Mm.
put in the box of Christianity, the box of Islam, or even the box of Buddhism. So I kind of just, as I'm learning, as I'm studying all those religions, I'm 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 coming back to the same conclusion that it's really just about a personal relationship with God. So that's what I started focusing on. I was taking some parts of Christianity that I like and I would want to follow in my life, in my day to day life. Same thing with Islam, same thing with Buddhism. But what Clay is, it's really about just your personal relationship with God. So right now, I know, I believe, and I pray to is the one above all, God. If you want to ask me, there's other gods underneath that God. Sure, I don't know, to be honest, but I know for a fact there's one above all, and that's the person that I'm having a connection with. That's my stance in what I believe in right now. But I look into a bunch of even like ancient religions like Zoroastrian. I was studying that for a little bit. Um, Hermeticism, ancient Egyptian religions, ancient Taino religions, and it's always just about your personal relationship with God. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's my stand where I'm at right now.
Do you feel like I don't I don't know if I'm gonna say the word right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you feel like you antagonistic?
What that mean?
Agnostic or
Yeah.
I don't know if
Not
it's
not atheist, like you believe.
Gnosticism.
agnostic. Yeah, you
Yeah.
believe in a God, you just don't believe in. You just don't choose a religion.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I don't know, bro. Like I want to say
Like you don't
every
gotta call
religion.
yourself that.
Nah, yeah, yeah. I want to say every religion believes like they're all praying to the same God, just in a different. They just view it differently.
Mm.
I feel like it's all the same shit. The God that you feel me? They're all just praying to the same God, bro. They just have a different view on him or it.
Nah, I feel it.
Nah, yeah.
Nigga
So
opening that eye.
You said what?
Nigga opening that eye.
Shit, I'm trying to, bro. Trying to.
hit me for the link.
Hit you for the link. Bro, I been trying to hit you, nigga.
Nah,
What?
I could die tell you, but I got you. So, but before niggas even get into it, like you so when you see shit like when you think about shit like that dream you had per se with all the black figures and shit, what are those to you?
Now with the shit that
Like
I know,
what would you call them?
yeah, now I would label them as demons.
And where do you get the word demon from? Like where do you yeah, where you get the word demon from?
Or where would I get the word demon from? I ain't gonna lie, when I think of demons, I'm thinking of like Christianity. Like I think I only
Okay.
associate demons and angels with Christianity. Or angels with Islam, but from my knowledge, I never heard of no demons in Islam. But demons themselves, I always associate that with Christianity.
Cool? You never heard of no demons in Islam?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't dive too deep, but I dived deep enough to know like the major facts of it.
Nigga, how you gonna say there's no demons, bro? You know who Al Cool is, right?
Nah, nah. But I said from what I know of, I haven't heard of no demons in Islam.
Nah, it's demons in Islam.
Okay.
I was
I was
about to
about to
say it
say
had to
I ain't
be.
heard, but I ain't never heard about that.
Drink niggas. Al Cool is Nah, this is not fucking verbatim. This is just my interpretation of what I remember. Al Cool is like a demon that takes over people's bodies and wooty woo when you're drunk or when you drink alcohol. That's why when you black out, you don't remember nothing. Like you get, they say you get possessed in Islam. I believe that's what they say. And then yeah, it's a couple. It's demons in there, bro. It's demons in there.
Mm.
That's just one of them. That's why they say when you drink alcohol. That's where the name alcohol even came from. It was based off his name.
Mm. But now,
I
yeah,
heard
I
that
believe
before,
it.
but I ain't know that was from Islam.
Nah, yeah, that's Muslim. I believe so, at least. Last time I seen it.
Crazy.
What would you call those black figures?
Uh, I think don't want to sound corny when I say this, but low vibrational beings or low vibrational entities, one or the other, or spirits.
Can you dive a little deeper into that? Like, what you mean by that?
Because I was never like Lisa's standpoint on why he calls demons and where he gets it from is understandable because he grew up in a Christian household. I didn't grow up in a religious household at all. So
Mhm.
when I say like people beings are just like a source of a being is like it's like a life or spirit like human beings. We are beings, if that makes sense, or entities, and you know what I mean. Let me Google the word right quick, bro.
Nah, yeah, I believe those shits were like it's their own beings too. Just in I don't know if you want to call it alternate or just another place in line. But I definitely know those was beings. I just labeled them as demons because that's just what I know.
Yeah, beings. Beings are living creatures, existing entities, or plural form of being, which means the state of having life or existence. So yeah, that's what I mean about beings, KJ. Like low vibrational beings, and then we can get into the dimensional shit. I don't know if you remember we was talking about that a while ago with the dimension shit, wooty woo. Nah, who VC having a? She thinks she low. Nah, I'm too nosy with my neighbors. Fucking, what the fuck did I was I saying?
You say you ain't grow up in a religious household, so for me,
Oh
Oh
yeah, I
yeah,
didn't
I
grow
didn't
up
grow up
around
around
it.
it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then we'll get back into the dimensional shit, like low vibrational beings, like from the lower dimensions, and then sometimes they just crawl their way up. Sometimes, like when they find someone they feel like they can latch onto because they don't know how to not be fearful of them, like they just it's hard to explain. They're like pests.
You explaining it sturdy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate it. Nah, yeah, that's they like pests, bro.
They pest.
Nah, let me not say pests, but like they're annoying, bro. Because when you don't know what they are at first, they just fucking they're just weird. Like just a nigga in my crib. What are you doing? But they feed off the fear because it's your first time experiencing this shit. So it's like bro, get the fuck out of here, gang. You just want to scare a nigga. That's all they really be wanting to do is just scare a nigga. They if you ever pre any encounter that nigga has with a black being, they never get hurt. They're never injured. They literally just feed off the fear of people. That's the only. That's what I mean by low. Like fear is a low vibrational feeling or emotion, and they just feed off that shit. That shit blows me just talking about it.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You just ugly, bro.
Yo, gangsta though, they be, but you're bumping into some high vibration shit.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some shit like that, bro. I'm gonna start pissing my pants in a dream. Wake up.
Yo, KJ, you was born into a Christian household?
Yeah, but like, now here's the thing, right? I was born in a Christian household. Pop side, Jehovah Witness. Duke side, I don't really know. Like, feel me? Let's just say the traditional, read the Bible, go to church. Feel me? So growing up, I had to go. No matter where I was, I had to go to their church service. Like, feel me? So when I was younger, I keep it a buck. That shit was like, not. I don't mean to say that shit, but that shit felt like draining, bro. Because I ain't really understand it for real. I'm just thinking, yeah, I mean, you know how niggas are when we little, bro. Like,
Yeah.
no school, niggas just trying to get straight to business, go play board, park, feel me? So I ain't really understand it. I just know I had to get spiffy, nice little suit, nice little button up Sundays, feel me? Dressed to impress. And then when I'm on my granny side, that's when the Kingdom Hall and all comes into play, feel me? And I would say this, Lisa kind of say what you said earlier. Not trying to say it like this, but the wrong church would that make you not want to go. Because growing up, I then went to multiple churches, but it was like one that really like when I was younger, it was one that really stuck. Like I think was paying attention, even though I wasn't really paying attention. Like I couldn't tell you anything they was talking about any other Sundays, but it'd be some Sundays I'd be like, nah, he's talking, even though I ain't really like experienced nothing. So I ain't gonna say like I fake drifted off, but I fake did. Like I wasn't as like once I got a choice to go to church or not, it wasn't every Sunday like how it was. It was like every other Sunday, and then it'll go to every other Sunday, and it'll be some months I didn't go, but some months I that would pop out like here and there. It wasn't until like niggas started really going through shit that it was like, nah, yeah, like yeah, this is it. Like I feel like Gangster like kind of to piggyback what you said. Like once it was time to really become a man, that's why I was like, let me tune into it. And then when I started really like getting in my Bible and really start feeling stuff, That's when I was like, yeah, this shit right here, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm. You ever had like an experience or a moment where you was like, yeah, it's staying, like this is my belief.
Nah, I keep it a buck. I keep it a buck. Like I had two. I had one when I was like super young, and I ain't really like fully understand it, but I felt it. Like, feel me? We circling. Granny was a OD prayer. Like my grandma was a praying grandmother. Like, feel me? Church every Sunday. Even she had to walk 80 years old, walking to church if she had to. Like, feel me? She one of those.
Mm.
So we had a sick family member, one of my siblings. She was built up with mad gas. Like, no gas was coming out, stomach puffy. I'm like, nah. And then my grandma, we all bundled up, praying over her. Like, feel me? Hard, like hard. I felt something, bro. I can't even tell you what I felt, but I felt something, bro. And I just remember her saying, like, calling out to Jesus, feel me? And as she kept doing it, my sister, leaked it. Fuck it. My sister just started burping, feel me? Like, getting all the gas out, like, at once. That shit was, like, crazy, bro. So seeing that and, like, feeling it was like, alright, this is something. But like I said, like, I was so young, I ain't really experienced nothing. So, like, I'm not gonna say I, like, put that under the rug, but I fake did till I got older. Like, the second time I got older, I ain't gonna lie. We men, bro. We grown men. We young men, bro. I know niggas. Niggas probably had a point in time where it was like, nah, bro, what the fuck am I about to do? Like, I'm on some super stuck shit, gang. Like, I'm at a job I dead hate. I'm dead only working here because of the bread, and the bread not even feel me. I'm like, yo. And then the niggas there was dead miserable, bro. So that shit was making niggas miserable. You can't be around miserable niggas, gang. Yo, shit, split punches.
Nigga rolled that dumb fast. He was just grinding that shit up like okay 20 seconds ago. Holy shit, bro! I was dead. Like yo, I'm hearing the ground. I'm like, oh my son rolling up. You scrolling up. Next thing you know, this shit punching his chest. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, chill. Gangster, bro. I just ain't feel me? I ain't feel right, feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, nah, bro. I think you start tearing up, but I felt mad pussy that was tearing up, gang. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit that happening right now? I ain't gonna lie, I went to Duke's. She like, what the fuck going on with your eyes? Cause like I said, bro, I'm one of them niggas like I dead don't cry, tear up or nothing. So this shit new to me, bro. I'm going to Duke's like a little ass kid, gang. She started speaking wisdom, straight Bible verses. I'm telling her, yeah, I'm gonna get into it, but she like, nah, get into it, feel me? And that's when I found out about Job in the Bible. So I'm reading that. I just felt good, like I felt, feel me, like tough times don't really, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I started getting in my Bible more. I started really like trying, you can say you about to do something, but you don't really do it. I started trying, like, yeah, I'm actually start doing this. Instead of saying it, I actually started doing stuff. And then when I started doing stuff and getting in my Bible, more stuff started happening, like for the better. Like, I ain't gonna lie. And then after that, like, this ain't no play. Like, feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I took that as a sign, and I just ran with it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, yeah, how many signs I'm gonna get you?
Nah, so do you think that the stories from the Old Testament, like Job and what's his name, who David and Goliath, do you think those are actual stories, or do you think they're parables?
You said, do I think they stories or what?
Like the story of David versus Goliath and the story of Job. Do you think those are actual, like, real stories that happened to an actual person, or do you think they're parables?
I ain't gonna wait. What you mean by parable? Before I answer that?
Parable. So what I always hear which is what I believe too. But so
Mm-hmm.
the story of Job, that wasn't a real story of an actual nigga named Job and whatever. It's the story that's to teach you to overcome hard times. And the story of David and Goliath, it's not a real story of a man versus a giant. It's just a story to help you overcome hard challenges and shit like that. That's what a parable means.
Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. So boom. I'm gonna say this, and this is fake. My answer for like any like scripture, like in a way, like that got like little story into it. Feel me? Besides Old Testament wise, we talking.
Yeah.
I feel like they are true, but I feel like one, I heard this a lot, and I ain't really understand it until talking to people, and you hear different perspective on things, and you kind of like pick up on it, or you like, ah, that makes sense. Like, feel me? I feel like you should read your Bible however you read it. Like, if you catch it like a parable, cool. But if you catch it like a story where you get like a lesson from it, cool. Like, feel me? Me personally, like Job and David and Goliath, I feel like those are real stories, but those are real stories that make you think. Like, yeah, nah. Like, for example, like when I said the Job story, and when I was reading into it, getting into it, like that story was crazy because it was like, yeah, devil went up to God, was like, yo, this really your strongest, feel me? And I'm gonna fuck with him. And then God was like, all right, just don't kill him. And then he was really fucking with him, bro. So seeing that, it was like, nah, like you can kind of take it like both. But to answer your question, long story short, yeah, I really feel like yeah, they are real stories, but they
Yeah.
real stories with a lesson.
After I read Job, to this day, anytime I'm in a hard time, I automatically assume, like I think of that when the devil went up to God and was like, "Oh, he only fuck with you because you give him all this riches, all this money, all this extravagant life." And then God was like, "All right, do whatever you want." Word two. After I read that, anytime I'm in a hard time, I automatically, I think or assume that the devil, you feel me? That same thing. The devil went up to God. God's like, "All right, bet, challenge him. He can handle that shit." And that automatically, puts me in a good mood, good groove.
That's how I look at it too, especially after reading that. Wait, what you were saying?
I was gonna dive deeper on that. I was gonna say I feel like that goes with a lot of things. Like I said, we all, I feel like all the major religions just pray to the same God. I feel like all this shit is the same with just different perspectives. So if I'm going through a hard time in this one area, I'll look at it in like that perspective. Like the devil is just testing me because God said he could. And if I'm going through some other shit, I'll think of some Buddhism shit that'll help me get through it. And then some Islamic shit that will help me get through this different situation or this, any other type of situation. And there's a specific like label for that type of thinking, but I can't recall it.
Nah, gangster. I ain't gonna lie. Like especially, I felt that, but I felt that on like Christian base, like not even Christian base. So my type of timing, like I believe, I believe in the Holy Trinity. I believe Jesus is Son. Feel me? Long story short, so fuck, bro. This spliff is that busting, bro. So when it comes to like stuff like that, I always think like, yeah, it's a test, bro. Like,
Mm,
or like something bad happened, but it fixed real quick. I'd be like, oh nah, that's like a warning. Like I started being like not militant, but be hesitant with certain stuff. Like I forgot what the word is, but like if I feel like it's that not good for like not even for me, but I feel like it's not good for like the embodiment. Hell no, I ain't doing that shit. Like
mm. Yeah, bro, just be about your perspective.
gangster. Like,
Yeah, bro. I adopt so many different beliefs. Sometimes I like, yeah, bro. Adopt so many different beliefs.
and I keep it a bug. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dibbled and dabbled and mad. Now, I'm not gonna say dibbled and dabbled as in like yeah, jump straight forward and mad religions and mad beliefs. But I heard a lot of point of views, and I'm open to hear. Like I ain't even though I'm Christian and I believe in what I believe in, and I really believe in what I believe in, I'm not gonna tell somebody, nah, you can't believe in that. Like I'm not gonna put my 2 cents in like that, because what am I to judge you? Or
Yeah.
so growing up, I always hear other niggas' point of view, oh, I not even on no judging shit, but like talking wise.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna never let me change. Like I won't, unless you say some super crazy shit where I gotta side eye you. I ain't gonna just side eye you. So I was hearing a lot of people get a lot of positive, like feel me. A lot of people do get a lot of positivity from what they believe in. So it's like, feel me.
Mm-hmm.
What am I to tell you?
Gangster. Gangster. That shit was always so corny to me. Like, I never understood. Like, just because another nigga don't believe in what you believe, well, he like you gonna just treat him a different way or act like he's less than you. That shit is just so stupid.
Yeah, cause at the end of the day, bro, that's judging, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'll keep it a buck. I'm a real nigga, bro. I want to call myself a real nigga. I be judging niggas 247. I keep it a buck. That's something I need to stop doing. But niggas say something crazy or do something crazy, I'm like, nah, this nigga bugging. But when it comes to like shit like that, where it's like that ass you, and if it's making you a better person, yourself, like health wise, physical, anything, mentally, what am I to really tell you? That's wrong.
Yeah.
I might believe that, but what am I to tell you that? That's judging. Like, nigga, I ain't getting no plus points for that.
Yeah.
If you coming to me, excuse me, if you coming to me asking for advice or something, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna give you spiritual Christianity advice, because that's what I know. I read my Bible, or that's what I'm learning. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So if that like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say I'm here to turn anybody Christian. But if you like what I hear, you dibble and dabble, bro, it only take like a seed of a mustard seed, bro, for faith. Feel me?
Gangster.
So no matter who I told to, I'm gonna say whatever how I feel, but I ain't gonna disrespect your religion or nothing. Feel me?
Mm-hmm. Nah, gangster. Gangster. That was another thing that I didn't really like about at least the Christians in that church that I went to, bro. It was so much gossip, so much judging, and
Mm-hmm.
that pushed me away from the religion as a whole. Because I also knew it wasn't just that church. It's the big thing among that not even just that religion, religions in general. It's a big thing among them.
That's why, like, I would say this again: the wrong church, but that make you not want to go no more. Cause
Mm-hmm.
like you said, like people be gossiping and shit. It be some church. Nah, every church probably gonna have a little gossip. I ain't gonna lie, big or little. But it be some churches where everybody is that family. Like,
Oh yeah,
feel
for sure.
me? Everybody is that family, and it feel welcoming. Like, you. I'm not gonna say it's a good or bad church, but you at a church that fits you if you feel welcome. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and not by anybody, but like yourself. Like, you feel like you that supposed to be there. Like, because it was mad churches I walked in. I'm not gonna say I ain't feel welcome, but it was like I ain't feel how I felt until I stepped in like the other ones. Feel me? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm. You ever took shrooms?
Hell no.
Bro.
You?
Yeah, I took them a couple times. But one time that I took them, that's when I feel like that's when I had a spiritual awakening, bro. Is when I took shrooms.
Mm.
Like I remember I took them shits. I'm in the crib geeking. So I'm like, let me go outside. Cause I already know when I go outside I'm gonna feel better. So I go outside in my backyard, I'm chilling. I'm on the grass, no shoes, bare feet. And I'm looking at the tree that's in my backyard. I'm just staring at this shit, bro. And I get hit with a feeling. I can't describe the feeling, bro. You just gotta feel the feeling. But I got the feeling that everything is connected. Like me, this
Mm-hmm.
tree, the grass, like everything and everybody is connected in some weird way. It was weird, bro. But that's when I had my spiritual awakening. And from there, that's when I went full on into spirituality. But I feel like I don't want to say it was bad because it got me into this shit. But after that, I was fucked, bro. I was damn near like a psychosis. I was like, nothing's real because like, not even just that, bro. Like throughout that whole trip, I'm just thinking about shit I normally think about, or I'm seeing shit I normally see about religion and stuff going on in the world, and I'm like, bro. That's when I realized like I just feel like everything was fake, bro. The reality that I was in, like, oh, the government is like they want the best from us. All the major brands and products I'm seeing want the best for us. All that shit just got shattered, bro. Cause that's how I used to believe. And as I was going through that trip and afterwards, I'm seeing everything. I'm like, bro, nothing is real, bro. Not in like a, you know what I mean when I say nothing is real, right?
Yeah, like gangsta.
Yeah, bro. I was
That's
like,
what's up.
damn.
Shit don't be real sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck, bro.
Nah, that's crazy though. So like when you say, I don't know how to say this, so take it in your own words, you are.
Right.
When you say like you believe in like one God, but you believe in all the religions believe in a God, like the same God, like that's counting like, nah. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm about to ask some dumb shit.
Oh,
Like that's counting all of them. Like that's that counting like all of them. Like you that feel like every single religion believe in the same thing.
let me try to word it better. I believe that everybody's praying to God, at least from the religions I've studied and what I know about, like the major ones, some of the sub major ones, whatever. They everybody's praying to God, but due to our cultures, our places of birth, it's just perceived differently. But at the end of the day, it's all God. We're all praying to God. So yeah, that's kind of what I mean to what I meant about it. So like I like yeah, the God that Islam's think Allah, that's that's who Christianities think is they God, but they just perceive them in a different way based off where they live at, the shit that's going around and when it was created and all that. That made more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I believe like I bro, in my eyes, perception is everything. The way you perceive something is everything. So I feel like everything is the same. That's another realization that came from that trip. That's when I started thinking that like everything is the same. Everybody just perceives it differently, so they have their own different meaning to it. Like yeah, everything just matters on how you perceive it.
So like, alright, so boom. You know I'm Christian, right? But I don't really put myself in like a certain category, right?
Uh,
I believe like the Holy Trinity, right?
mm-hmm.
You know how most Christians believe in the Holy Trinity and some don't?
um, yeah,
Alright. So do you feel like the split like came for like the religious aspect
yeah.
when
My fault.
like
Keep
what you
going.
were saying?
Nah, I was gonna answer, but keep going.
Nah, if you get what I was trying to say, then answer that gangster.
Maybe I don't know too much about it, but just off the top of my head, maybe the people who got away from the Holy Trinity or whatever, one of those groups focused too much on the actual Bible and the religion itself, and not the spiritual connection. In my opinion, you could say which one's who. I'm not sure because I don't know too much about that, but
Me either.
that's probably what happened there. That's why, like, when in the Christian community, I fuck with the people that are like that are followers of Christ. Like, they don't dive too much into the actual literal sense of it, but like more so just the teachings of Jesus and what he was saying and what he was trying to say. But shit, I feel like the Holy Trinity or whatever, like the people that y'all pray to, are the same person that Islam's pray to, same person that the people in Hinduism pray to. Shit, it's God. There's only one above all, so they're praying to Him, and they just perceive Him in a different way.
I feel like the Holy Trinity a little different from like all the other ones, but I see what you're saying.
Well, the
Like
Holy
it's a
Trinity,
higher up at the end of the day. Like for me,
yeah. I mean, because the Holy Trinity, that's Jesus, God, and the Spirit, right?
that's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
The Spirit's in all of us, and the Spirit is like, I want to say that's what gives us our consciousness. Like that Spirit is like that's like God's energy inside of us, right? Or is that not how y'all perceive it?
Nah, I keep it a buck. And now you could take this however you want, you word. But like when it comes to like the Holy Trinity, they always said nobody mind could fully comprehend like the the Holy Trinity. Like that's why it's so hard for people to break it down. Like besides like the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, that's why it's so hard to break it down because your brain can't really, yeah, I mean. So
Mm,
depending who you ask, you're gonna get different answers.
right.
Nah, like you could say the Holy Spirit is what you said, like living in you. You could say it's like God's presence working with you, like
Mm,
in creations or beings
mm,
or believers. Or like you said, it's like your conscience. Like when you get a gut feeling,
yeah.
it could be that. That's a lot of like that's what I've been hearing like growing up. But yeah, they've been saying for like so long, like your brain can't really comprehend like like the Trinity,
Mm,
because it don't matter who you ask, you gonna probably hear different. You're gonna hear different things
yeah. Have you tried to comprehend it?
without. I so like without. I don't know how to explain it, but without like disrespecting it or saying here's me. The
Mm,
best way I could explain it is you know an egg, right?
yeah.
Not comparing God to an egg, but you fix to see where I'm going with this. A boiled egg, when it's boiled, it got three layers. They all egg, but they all different layers.
Yeah.
Shell, yolk, and like the feel me. They
Yeah.
all different, but they the same thing. Now that I don't want to say here's easy, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But you could fake like see where I'm fake coming from. Like I believe like eternally, the Father is like the eternal source.
Mm,
Like ain't nothing higher than the Father. Jesus is the eternal Word, like God's perfect like self expression, if that makes sense.
as God in a form that we can
In a
understand.
human, and like in the New Testament when he was, I don't know where. Let me not say New Testament. I don't know where in the Bible it said, but I was reading, and it was like when he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you my only son." Like I'm a. It was something. I'm not trying to. It's not word for word what I said, but it was something in the lines like, feel me? Like yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but gangster, bro. Like, I feel like that's really like that was God, but He made Himself human to like in a way connect with like humans, like feel what we feel, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to relationships, because at the end of the day, we all got free will. So I feel like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's like the perfect self expression. Like, because when He came down here, He ain't sin. So that's like He was fake, like showing like the way. Like he was really showing the way. Like when he ain't sin. Yeah, I mean.
But
And like I said, with the Holy Spirit is
sin.
like the presence.
Mm-hmm. As a fact, that spirit is definitely the presence. Let me question you.
Talk to
How
me.
do you know he never sinned if the first 30 years, 20 years of his life is undocumented?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
And maybe he went through trial and error and just came to that realization on his own through meditations or
Now,
whatever.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. Let me say this. Not sure, but from what I know of and what I'm pretty sure of, like what I'm pretty sure of, but I don't know of, like feel me, because I ain't get that deep into it, but I don't want to lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just say it like that. But nah, what I believe is that he never sinned, and what I read, I ain't read nothing. I ain't really get too deep in the gospel. So let me start there. But I ain't read nothing where like he sinned as a child.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I for sure know of, from everything I read, there was no sins. Even when he was getting tempted in that desert for 40 days.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's definitely true.
Because I believe he ain't do nothing bad. Like I feel like it would have been said anywhere. Like
That's the thing though. The first, let me fact check that real quick. But the first like
yeah,
20
fact check
years
it.
of his life was undocumented. Like nobody knew where he came from, other than his birthplace, from what he told. I'm pretty sure.
Because I could have sworn like his first like part of his life when he was born.
Okay.
That was when the Egypt and Nazareth thing happened, and then his family had to move because they found out that like the Messiah was born, and then one of like the big higher ups was like, "I kill every baby," and that's when his family dipped off.
All right. So boom, the undocumented period of Jesus's life, commonly called the lost years or silent years, spans roughly 18 years from about age 12 to age 30. The earliest recorded event was Jesus when he was 20 years, he was a 12-year-old boy in the Temple of Jerusalem discussing faith with elders, and then the next recorded event was his baptism by John the Baptist around age 30.
Okay, yeah, so that's definitely I definitely read that part because I remember both of the things you talking about.
Mhm.
Nah, I feel like he ain't sin, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no way he did. Gangsta. I'm merching that on my kids, bro. Cause think about it, bro. I'm not gonna say what I don't know, but what I do know, documented, when he was in that desert for the 40 days, definitely he had the best chance to.
He did. He did.
I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely did. Yo, do you know about uh like the laws of the universe and that type of belief system or that way of thinking or understanding of the universe?
Nah, talk to me.
All right, boom. Let me bring them up. I know I can name some of them off the back of my head, like the law of attraction, the law of polarity, the law of gender, the law of
I know
um
the law of attraction.
yeah,
But I
that's
heard of it. I heard of the law of attraction.
um yeah, that's one of them. It comes from Hermeticism, like a very ancient Egyptian type of belief. So, boys, the law of mentalism. It says that it asserts that all is mind and the universe is a mental creation. The law of correspondence explains the connection between the physical, mental, and spiritual realms. A lot of people refer to it as beloved, so below, or as above, so below. And then you have law of vibration. It states that everything is energy and motion vibrating at different frequencies. The law of polarity describes how opposites are just two extremes of the same thing. The law of rhythm notes that all things operate in cycles flowing in and out. Law of cause and effect, I'm sure you know what that is. And then the law of gender highlights that masculine and feminine principles are present in all things. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I dove into that shit is that true, bro. Every single one of those laws. That ass true. Them shit is real, bro. I don't go for what nobody say. The law of vibration, that's real because if you look on the scientific matter, if you zoom in on anything, it's literally just a bunch of atoms that are vibrating against each other. So that one's definitely real. Law of vibration. The law of polarity, that's real too. Describes how two opposites are just two extremes of the same thing. That hot and cold, they're the same thing, just at different temperature. You feel me? That shit, that true. Cause and effect, niggas know that shit true. You gotta dive into that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But is that even like a thing that I don't want to say that? Is that even a thing? Fuck it, take it from me. Is that even a thing that
Totally.
being a Christian would allow to dive into?
Nah, like I said, we got free will, bro. So we allowed to do anything. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
But like now, like feel me, stuff like that. I forgot the word. I forgot the word for it. But it's like, say if I like, for example, for 48 laws of power or 40 laws of power, I forgot what the fuck the book was. I ain't finished it. But for that, I asked for like discernment
Mm-hmm.
before I read it. Feel me? So I know what builds and what don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because 48 laws of power is that sturdy, like, feel me?
Nah, yeah, that book is great, but that's more of like a psychological book.
Oh, I'm smack. I thought we was talking about psychological shit.
We're talking about like the laws of the universe, like how the world works, and like just the laws of the universe. That's kind of what I was talking about. And I believe, like, I remember I was studying that shit. I fucked with it, and then when I was studying Islam, trying to like see if I would convert to that religion, I've seen multiple preachers preaching that, oh, if you believe in the law of attraction, that's demonic. You're only supposed to pray to Allah, and I was like, I can't get behind this, bro. That's why I don't like religions. Cause I don't want to box myself into one belief system, and then the way I naturally think is like not naturally think it's bad, but other belief systems that I truly do believe is just like they can't go together. At least in that specific religion, so I can't box myself into some shit like that.
Yeah.
But now you should look into the
That's
laws of the
like,
universe, bro. Real shit.
nah, gangsta. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, fake the same answer to what I said before. Like, ask for discernment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a lot of stuff, like some of the laws you said, I'm not gonna say it's in the Bible, but I feel like you could take it, get it from the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to like cause and effect, and like think negative gonna happen. Think positive gonna happen. In a way, you could take that as like, feel me?
Yeah, bro.
That kind of is like what you said earlier. If you look at it as a parable or not.
Yeah. It's all connected, bro. It's like I said, it's just the way niggas perceive it, bro. I'm telling
I
you,
feel
all
like,
this shit is connected, bro. It's all the same thing.
you ever heard of like somebody referred of God, like the God of, when it comes to like Muslims, Islam, or like Christianity? You ever heard somebody say like the God of Jacob? No, the God of Isaac, Abraham, and Jacob.
Yeah, I heard that in the Old Testament. Yeah, they had different gods and shit.
Yeah, you know what religions believe in that?
Judaism. I know Hinduism has different gods that they worship.
Yeah, Judaism, Islam, and Christianity. Like,
Oh,
but let me not say
are
that.
you
I
talking
know
about like
some of them.
you talking about like Jacob and like which religions have those people in it?
Nah, all right. So boom, right? Could be mistaken. I'm about to fact check it in a second. But like when you look up the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the three that's gonna pop up and it's gonna say the patriarch. So I forgot the name of it. but they gonna be basically like the big homies, and it starts quote unquote, not quote unquote, but the start is them three, because them three, feel me,
Yeah.
like if you Islam, you gonna say Allah is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Hmm.
If you Christianity, if you Christian, like Old Testament, it says that. I believe that the ones I believe like in a way, not in a way, but I feel like nah, I don't know how to. Yo, you gonna know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to like say it
Mm-hmm.
like those. Like I don't
Well,
know. I'm not
say
trying
it
to
in your
even
way.
like
No,
do
no, no.
that
Just
shit,
say it in
bro.
your
Like,
the way that you for me, in your own way.
alright, boom. Like they believe that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob was like the truth of whatever they believe in. Like me, I'm Christian, so I'm gonna be like, yeah, they was the truth of Christianity. So God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You could talk to somebody that's Islam, and if they know about that, they'll probably say it's Allah. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what Judaism niggas be believing in. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really dibble in that.
Mm-hmm.
But gangsta, those are like the founding. I would say founding fathers, but I'm not sure. But those are like the founding.
Time Abraham, at least Abraham was definitely a founding father for sure.
Isaac, because I know in the Bible when they speak about Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Abraham was the first was the son. He wasn't even supposed to have no kids, and then he ended up having sex, I think, with the maid or some shit, and then she got pregnant, but the wife couldn't quote unquote could have had kids until God was like, yeah, she gonna be pregnant, bro, whoop de whoop. But I ain't gonna lie, the other ones they got a dip. They were not even supposed to be a part of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to say it like that. That's not what the Bible says. I
Nah,
ain't
I know
trying
what
to
you
be
mean.
disrespectful, but feel me? So when they dipped off, he ended up having like his first kid was with the maid, but his first kid with the wife that quote unquote couldn't have kids was Isaac. And then it just went from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jacob, his name changed to Israel.
It did. Yeah, that's a fact.
And then he had the 12 tribes. I ain't really get too deep after that.
That's a fact.
But gangsta, I feel like, in a sense, before like the separations, I feel like gangsta. If you believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, then gangsta.
Let me ask you, bro. Do you dabble in philosophy?
And
And what you know about philosophy?
I know what I know. You were.
You know what you
I
know.
don't like how you question me.
Nah, I just want to know what just your knowledge is that. That's all. Like you know Marcus Aurelius, Plato, them niggas, right?
A little bit.
A little bit. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Like I said, I know a little bit, but I ain't. Feel me?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. We've been recording this shit for about at least 2 hours now, bro.
That ass.
Yeah, I'm dumb hungry, bro. So I think we should probably wrap this up. Mel's been going for about
Gangsta.
30 minutes now.
Yo, niggas now been going for double moon. Niggas been tired.
Nah, I'm
Nah,
jacking
that
this. It's
was
30, bro. I'm jacking this.
dirty.